Good morning and welcome to day 75 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. Now, if you've been looking around for a program, you've been ready to change your life, you want to get fit, you want to improve, you want to reach your goals, well, this is it right here. I've been doing this for 75 days straight, and the results are incredible in my fitness, in my mental health, in my productivity towards my goals, in my relationships with my family and the people around me. All you have to do is press play and join us every morning and change your life. Let's go. So if you haven't been here before, I'm Adam, and I've been coaching health and fitness for the last 25 years. It is my passion. I like to say I'm relatively good at it, but the last 5 years I haven't been living it. I haven't been following my own advice. I had fallen off with my mental health, but I am making a change. I've created this routine to get back on track for my family, for myself, for my goals. We're doing it here together every morning. So the format is coming up on the screen. It's always the same. Routine. We're going to sit down in our paleo chair. It's going to look something like this. And we are going to speak truth to ourselves with our mental reps, prime our mind for success for today. Then we'll warm it up. And then we've got a good workout today, special one for day 75. Devil presses coming up. We'll talk about that and scaling options. And then we'll focus ourselves to make progress on our most important work for at least an hour afterwards. So come on down to this position if you find it uncomfortable. Grab yourself a counterbalance or hang onto a door frame or anything that'll keep you from falling backwards. Put the feet underneath the hips and then come on down all the way to call it a passive squat. And here we just prime ourselves. So we're trying to create the thoughts that we want as opposed to our defaults that are created by everything else. So I am responsible for the reactions and for my responses to the stimulus that come at me. So whatever happens in my life, I am responsible. If I don't achieve my goals, it's mine. If I do achieve my goals, it's because of me. I am responsible for the outcomes. Today, I choose to be patient. As a reactive person and call it father of young kids, there are challenges that I face, and creating time between stimulus and response, between the thing happening and me freaking out, or ideally not freaking out, is the goal. Create space there so that I can control my reaction better. I have all I need to succeed today, and this one's just about no excuses. I have all the resources available that I need to take step one, and then tomorrow, step 2, and those resources come with me and they get better as I do it, but I need to take that step. The next is I will focus on progress over perfection. And that one's great. Just take a step. Just do it, right? Don't worry about the end goal. Worry about the step that you can take today, because it's those steps that build up over time to the actual things that you want. And the last one is I will choose gratitude. And that's a personal one for me because I live in the negativity, or I used to, and we're working our way out, right? Seeing the things that are not good in your life or that are missing or that make you unhappy, and focusing on all the positive, because in every situation, the perspective that you bring to it will change your views. So, one more time, I am responsible. I will focus on patience. I have all I need to succeed today. I will focus on progress, not perfection. I choose gratitude. All right, come on up. Hopefully the hips aren't too sore there. Warm-up time. So the warm-up is coming up on the screen. We're going to do a general warm-up and then maybe a little bit for the shoulders for our devil presses today. But let's get moving, get the blood flowing, increase the body temperature, lubricate those joints. So I'm going to get some knee raises here. Warming up the anterior chain, the hip flexors. Do that on both sides. I'm going to go through it a little more. I'm just going to explain. I'm going to go through some good mornings, just hinging at the hip, warming up that posterior chain. I'm going to get in either some forwards or reverse lunges. They're generally forwards, though. I'm going to get in some burpees, which is going to be mainly the theme for today if you're unfamiliar with the devil press. And then just some air squats. So come on through the warm-up with me. If you've got other equipment that you like to use to warm up, maybe a machine, feel free to hop on there. And let's get ready for some intensity. Dog is upside down, licking the crate. Good. So I'll just talk about here maybe a couple benefits of doing something like this. I think I'll just start with the most obvious is that you don't need to do anything. You don't need to plan. You don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to have really any knowledge about, programming workouts or creating combinations and planning it over time. You don't, aside from me being there and coaching your movements, you don't need to worry about that so much. I'm going to do that here. I'm going to explain the scaling options. I'm going to do my best to give you some technique instruction. So the first benefit, major benefit of this program is it's pre-done, right? There's a lot of follow-along workout videos on YouTube that I'm finding, but the most frequent that I've found are twice a week. So if you want to work out more than twice a week, you're doing the workout over and over again. With this, you never have to repeat a workout. You can if you want. If you liked one or one challenged you or you want to try it with different weights, you can always go back and do the same workout. But you don't have to. I'm going to have a different workout here every day. And some people may look at that as, well, you need to be following a program, a progression, a regimented, planned out thing to achieve results. Maybe we'll chat on that for a sec because I don't believe that's true. I believe that the body will adapt to what you put it through. And if you constantly change the stimulus like we do here with the different combinations of movements, then the body has to adapt. When you do the same thing over and over again, the body adapts. But because the stimulus is not changing, it adapts to a certain point to be able to achieve the challenge that you're putting it through, and then it has no reason to adapt more. So the benefit of changing the workouts every day is that the body never gets stagnant. And another reason why it's beneficial not to do the same thing over and over again is that's not the way life works. I work or live here on this farm, and every day is a different physical challenge and that I can't plan for. You never know what you're going to get. So training for a certain thing on a certain day, or, saying, hey, I'm not going to train every day or I can't train every day, is just not real life here, right? Real life involves movement. I need to go. I can't take a rest day. Okay, one more. There's our general warm-up. We're going to get the shoulders warmed up just a little bit. We'll go a set of Ys here, so get yourself 10 Ys. Just leaning over, bringing the arms up as high as you can in line with the body. Shoulders are feeling a little tight. So we'll talk more afterwards about the benefits here, but if you've been doing this for a bit, you already know. And then we'll get just one set of presses here to the ceiling. Not to the ceiling, I can't reach the ceiling. So, okay. Oh, that's warm. So today's movement is a devil press. Oftentimes we'll do two movements and we'll alternate back to back, but we're going to go one today. My goal is 75 reps since it's day 75. So it might take more or less time than our normal kind of 10 minutes, hopefully less than 10 minutes. But let me explain to you the devil press. I'm going to do a single dumbbell. This can be done with two if you're feeling extra excited this morning. And basically, you're going to do a burpee and then a dumbbell snatch. Excuse me. So I'm going to put my hand on the dumbbell, get down into a burpee, get back up, and then I'm going to take this thing overhead. So it's a burpee dumbbell snatch. I'm going to alternate the arm that does the snatch. But you could do, 5 on one side, 5 on the other, and do it like that. Or however you want. I'm just trying to get half and half. If you're newer to fitness, newer to working out, that may not be accessible and you want to go with just a burpee. Walk yourself down to the floor. Get yourself back up. Perfect. Or light dumbbell for the snatch. Choose something that's going to be challenging, right? The goal here is going to be to move steadily through those 75 reps. We're not doing our 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off today. So, relatively simple. If you haven't liked, subscribed, commented, shared, why aren't you doing that? Do that first, and then let's get started here. Got my dumbbell. Maybe I should test out a heavier weight, but this is going to be long and hard, I think. All right. Okay, we subscribed. Ready to go. Counting for this may be a challenge, but let's do it. Come on with us. Let's change our lives together. Oh, by the way, we're going live Wednesdays and Fridays. Don't forget about that. Join us. That's most of it. 4:45 a.m., by the way, on the live sessions. All right, let's do this. 75 what are they called? Devil presses. 4:58 a.m. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is going to be hard. I think that's 20. $30. Two. $40. All right. I've lost count. I'm gonna say 49. I'm gonna say 51, but I don't know. Shit. Five. Five. 70. Last 5. Good job, everybody. Take a minute, walk around, catch your breath. Oh my God. Good. Okay. Amazing. Amazing job. Let's get into a stretch here. We'll just go nice and easy for the hips. Please don't hurt me. So what I'm going to do, is cross the legs and cross the legs. Just as simple as that. And then try to sit up tall. Open up the glutes on the one side. So we talked about the efficiency of this program and the fitness component. You know, how it's simple, just show up. We've got functional movements, high intensity, constant variance. Like, I've been doing fitness for so long. I've taught everything. I've taught yoga and Zumba and step classes. I've learned powerlifting, weightlifting, gymnastics, all of it. And this functional combination that changes every day. In 10 minutes, the most efficient you're going to get. Straight up. So fitness-wise, perfect. You're waking up early. Perfect. You're getting it done before your life starts, before the distractions get at you. And then aside from the fitness bonus, there's so much more, or the benefits, We're priming our minds. We're focusing ourselves towards our most important goals. And then we're taking action. And there's no other program here that's calling that out. It's enforcing it. That's, reinforcing it over and over and over again, so that as much as I'm not going to be there with you doing your homework, you've got that reminder every day. And that everyday reminder eventually is going to sink in, and we're going to make progress. So this is your full-on morning routine. Get up early. Don't scroll. Drink some water, go to the bathroom, come down, press play, or upstairs, or wherever I'm going to switch sides here. Your training space is, come down and do it. Don't start scrolling. This is first thing. Wake up, get moving. And then once you're primed, then you've got that hour to make progress. You'll be amazed if you just follow the whole thing. Do your moments of clarity. Do your mental reps. Push yourself hard during the workout. Clear your mind afterwards while you're sweating. And then go get after it. The reason we don't achieve our goals most of the time is either one, we don't have one, and we haven't planned it out, we haven't thought about it, which could be your homework first step. Or they just don't have the time. They don't make the time. They don't prioritize. This is when you carve it out. This is when you make it happen. So, if you've joined us for this long, I love you guys. If you haven't subscribed, do that. Remember, we're going live every Wednesday and Friday, 4:45 Eastern. I would love to see you guys there. Let's do this together. So, we've talked about it enough. It's time to go do your homework. Spend an hour. Read some books. Work on a course. Create your content. Write your book. Maybe you're just figuring out what your goals are. Sit down and clear your mind a little bit, no distractions, and go to it. Let's make progress towards our best lives. I love you guys. See you in the morning, tomorrow, 5 a.m. Squat Club. Let's do it. It's a shorter one. Less talking. Check it out, little Foggy. Not too bad, oh, legs.